absolutely lovely piece by William Van Horn. Gotta love it. And his take on Christmas snow. A lot. It makes you kind of want to get into a sleigh. Now, we don't have snow here in my neck of New England, my world of New England yet, but kind of makes you just want to get out there in a horse-drawn sleigh. I don't think there isn't much snow in Vermont at this time either. And that's sad. Maybe it's because of all the hot air that Bernie Sanders has been blowing around. By the way, did you hear that he's suing the DNC now? The DNC is kind of slapping him for, what appears to be that he somehow got a hold of some Hillary Clinton documentation and information. I don't know why that's not, why that's considered to be wrong. I haven't really, because I don't really care. But I don't. I don't really care about the Democratic nominee. It doesn't really matter who the nominee over there is going to be. Because whoever it is, the Republican candidate needs to just totally, completely crush them. No, it's going to be Hillary. We already know that. So I don't know why everybody's getting so upset about this. But anyway, so why would we care who it is? I don't care. I mean, it's already gone too far. There's no way in hell that she should have even gotten this far. But hey, it's what Democrats want, and they really want her. The Democratic Party and insiders, they really want Hillary for whatever reason. And Bernie Sanders, being the grumpy old, uncle, he's not happy about that. And so I guess somebody in his staff or staffers or what have you got a hold of some documents of Clinton's or was downloaded to his campaign office or something like that. And the DNC decided to slap him, punish him for it. And now Bernie's like, well, I didn't care about her damn emails. And now you're going to cut me off like this. And now he's really mad. And he says that the DNC has got it in the bag for Hillary, and he thinks that's wrong. So he's going to sue them. Well, okay. I'm glad to see all this kind of strife is happening to Democrats for a change instead of Republicans all the time. But no, do you really hear any of this stuff being played out in the lamestream media? No, you don't. Breitbart.com. This is disturbing. It's just more disturbing news on top of disturbing news when it comes to this $1.1 trillion omnibus spending bill. Now, I don't know what Ryan did to negotiate with Nancy Pelosi, because it doesn't seem like anything was negotiated from a Republican standpoint. It seems like Ryan sat down with Pelosi, and Pelosi said, now, Ryan, we want this, and this, and this, and this. And Ryan just said, okay. That's what it seems like. And the other thing is that I don't understand how 3/5 of the Republican conference in the House gave Ryan a pass on this. For what? Unity? Oh, I call bull beep. No way. That's the most ridiculous, redonkulous excuse I've ever heard of coming out of Washington. Oh, we Republicans who have been asked and charged by the American public who voted us into office to curtail the out of control spending in Washington, and now we're just going to spend willy-nilly and say, well, it's for, party unity. What party? The Democrat Party? Are you blue bloods? Are you rhino Republicans really now announcing that you are truly Democrats? And you're looking for unity before you flip the R to a D? And that has got to be the case. I mean, because this is just asinine. But what's more asinine is what's in the stupid bill. Well, President Obama signed it, so now it's law. Legislation that the House approved they've approved funding for the issuance of nearly 300,000 visas to migrants from Muslim countries in the next year alone. Ryan's bill accomplishes this migrant surge by fully funding every U.S. immigration program currently in existence, as well as funding the president's expansion of the refugee program through Syrian migrant resettlement. That also means all those wonderful illegals coming across the southern border, that is going to be fully funded. Resettling all of those wonderful underage minors, illegal minors into the United States is going to be fully funded. We have now just been told by the United States Congress, led by Paul Ryan, that we have full open borders. We no longer have a nation. We no longer have a sovereign nation. We now have fully open borders, and anybody and everybody and their brother, mother, sister, aunt, uncle, and even their cousin 4 times removed is now going to be allowed to come into the United States. That's basically what they just did. Folks, look, I keep telling you that you get the government you vote for. And I know a lot of you out there will say, well, I didn't vote for any of these people. I get it. I understand it. I didn't either. But we're still responsible. Because we did not do our job to get enough people to see the truth and understand that they cannot be again, it's got to be something in the air and the water. I cannot for the life of me see, and I will say it again, and I'll say it until the end of time. Until somebody tells me exactly what the hell is going on with Paul Ryan. I do not understand how this guy could come in there as a freshman congressman, be called the budget hawk, and all of a sudden deliver one of the most pork-filled, ridiculous, redonkulous, expensive bills on funding the government ever. There was nothing cut. But we keep electing these idiots. We keep electing them. And then I always wondered, how is it that Ohioans could be upset with John Boehner or Boehner? How could the voters of Ohio possibly be upset with Boehner? How many times did they reelect him? Sure, the rest of the country can be upset because we didn't vote for him. It's kind of like the rest of the country can be upset about Nancy Pelosi, but we don't. The rest of the country doesn't live in her district in California, so we're not responsible for voting her in. But we have to suffer for it. And those people in her district, if they want to complain, how the hell can you complain? You keep reelecting her. I mean, you can't complain if you keep reelecting the same idiots. And don't give me this notion, well, it's all the money in politics, right? No, it's not. That's a lazy man's excuse. Well, look, I'm going to be frank. American people are lazy when it comes to voting. They don't want to do their research on their elected officials. They don't want to know. They're too busy watching the Kardashians. Any case, folks, news sponsor segment here, and the first sponsor of this sponsored segment is Kyanie, a nutraceutical company that has developed a simple yet extraordinary nutritional system that has helped hundreds of thousands around the world to achieve optimal health. It's good stuff. I have tried their Sunrise. They have something called the Kenai Sunrise, the Kenai Sunset, and the Kenai Nitro. And I have tried the Kenai Sunrise before, and it gives you energy. It's fantastic stuff. But it's also a business opportunity should you wish to go in that manner, and it'll allow you to spend more time with your family, your friends. It'll also at the same time help you improve your health by helping you to lose weight, maintain a healthy weight. Give your body the nutrition that it needs. It's a superfood, folks. So with Kyani's unmatched dream car program, exotic retreats, and lucrative compensation packages, Kyani helps you create the lifestyle you've always dreamed of. So if you are into healthful products and a healthy lifestyle, and you want to start your own business, then take a look at Kyani today, and you may just end up joining them, and you'll get to experience more of what life, the good life, is all about. So visit elitehealth.teamfusionlifestyle.com. Again, that's elitehealth.teamfusionlifestyle.com. And learn all about Kyani's wonderful programs and products. Did you know? Two little small notes here as we get to exit the show for the week. Amazon is in talks to lease jets from Boeing to start its own air delivery service. Now, I haven't seen the stock market for certain stocks like UPS and FedEx, but I wonder how they're going to accept this. Well, they're probably not going to accept it, but they can't prevent competition. But look, Amazon's a juggernaut. And it would be if Amazon starts its own delivery service, because this is the only way. See, right now, Amazon, they have huge contracts with the likes of UPS, and I think to a certain degree, depending on what it is, with FedEx. But if Amazon starts its own, they've been in the works and studying this, looking at drones and local delivery and all that kind of. If they actually start their own delivery service, it's the only way they could possibly get to cut the shipping costs down even further. Because that's a big, shipping costs can be a big cost of doing business when you're in the mail order or internet services business. If they can get that cost down, even by 5 or 10%, it means that their bottom line grows exponentially. I mean, it's just insanity. So they're looking into, in discussions with getting, I mean, it's amazing how far and how fast Amazon has come. I mean, it's less than 15 years old, right? 15? Not 20 years old, maybe? Unbelievable. And, but they don't, and they're getting into TV production. And by the way, Fox News and HGTV are the only cable networks to boost their ratings in 2015. Yeah, I watch HGTV. Well, folks, that sound means that we are out of time for this program and for the week. We'll be back here Monday to finish out a short week before the Christmas holiday. Until then, I'm Rod Eccles. This has been the Rod Eccles Show. I'm out.